When you're a first-time home buyer trying to figure out what loan program's the best for first-time home buyers, it's like being at a fancy restaurant where the menu's 4 inches thick and you're trying to figure out what to order. By the time you've decided, you've already had 3 cocktails and a couple of appetizers, and you might just be picking something that's not going to ultimately get it done for you. But just like that restaurant menu, most of the stuff on it, it's a bunch of fluff, it's not gonna taste good, and ultimately you're not gonna pick it. It's the same with most first-time home buyer loans. In this video, I'm gonna cut through the fat of the menu and take you to In-N-Out Burger, where you can get a burger or a cheeseburger. There's not a whole lot going on, but it tastes damn good and everybody loves it. Are you thinking about buying a house, but you need help with your down payment? Well, you're not alone, and I've got you covered. I've created the ultimate down payment assistance guide, which is available for you to download for free below. I'm telling you, this guide will save you hours and hours of research. Hope you like it. All right, so let's just cut to the chase, dive into what loan programs make the most sense for most first-time home buyers, okay? Now, first off, it's important to point out that a lot of mortgage companies, they have turned first-time home buyer more so into a marketing buzzword versus like they're actually being this huge plethora of real loans that are only available to first-time home buyers. Yes, there are programs where you do have to be a first-time home buyer in order to be eligible for it. I'm going to talk about that. But for the most part, when you're looking online and you're seeing people advertise first-time home buyer programs, it's the same thing as multiple buyer programs. It's no difference. It's just a buzzword that gets people to reach out, which is probably what you were searching in YouTube, which made you see this video. First-time home buyer programs, right? Is that how you ended up here? So if I'm taking the In-N-Out Burger approach to this and just giving you the most important loan programs for first-time home buyers, it's pretty much going to come down to one of 2 things. Do you need down payment assistance or not? If you do, then, depending on what state you are in, and I've done a ton of down payment assistance videos, but basically the state agency, which like if you're in California where I live, Cal HFA, they're the reigning champion of down payment assistance. So if you need down payment assistance, yes, you're gonna wanna use Cal HFA most likely, and yes, you do need to be a first-time home buyer. But if you've watched some of my videos about DPA programs, you will know that in my opinion, down payment assistance should be the means of last resort. Why? Well, I don't care if you want to get free money or deferred interest, cheap money to help you with your down payment. That's great. I'm not against that. What I am against, though, is you paying higher rates and fees to get that down payment assistance when you've got the money available, or maybe you've got a parent or family member that's willing to just give you the money or maybe loan you the money or whatever. There are typically better avenues to get the financing versus doing down payment assistance. But everybody thinks that because it's called down payment assistance or that it's for first-time home buyers, that it's special and that they need it and that it's ultimately the best deal. That's definitely not the case in most circumstances. So just keep that in mind. But if you are somebody that, you don't have any other options and you need help with your down payment assistance programs are great. There's also grant programs. Both of them are going to be looking for you to be a first-time home buyer. So I recommend if you do want down payment assistance, check out the deep dive video I did on DPA loans. Now, if you're not, let's talk about that. If you don't need down payment assistance, but you've got good credit, let's say that you're a first-time home buyer, hands down, if you qualify for either Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac's Home Ready, Home Possible programs, you're going to get the best deal. Why? Because they provide lower rates and fees. They don't make any adjustments on your FICO, your loan to value as they would if you weren't doing one of those programs. And because of that, you're gonna get a better deal. So if you're eligible for one of those programs, that means that you're a first-time home buyer and that your income is at or below 80% of the area median income. Now, if you're above 80% of the area median income, doing a just standard 3% down loan or a 5% down loan versus doing a down payment assistance loan, if you've got the money, it's going to be the best deal. I wouldn't touch FHA. I wouldn't do any of these other programs if you have the ability to come up with that down payment. Now, if you're a veteran, which thank you for your service, I'm a veteran too, do the VA loan. The VA loan is definitely hands down the Cadillac of all financing, especially If you're discharged with 10% disability or more, that means you're exempt from the VA funding fee, which is really the only negative thing that somebody can say about the VA loan in terms of rates, fees, all that stuff. That VA funding fee, if that goes bye-bye, you cannot compete with the deal that you would get with VA, and it's 100% financing. So again, if you're a veteran, that's your best route. I told you in the beginning I was going to give you the in and out version of the best loan programs for first-time home buyers. So guys, it comes down to, do you need down payment assistance or not ultimately? And depending on that answer, there's your solution. I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to talk to my team about any of these programs or really anything else, we'd love to talk to you. You can get a hold of us in the notes below. We're always available, talk or text, and I'll see you on the next video.